Everyone wants a chance to see Africa's most magnificent creatures, but we all also want to avoid morally corrupt or environmentally damaging practices. Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 ethical safaris. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of the best options for safaris that will leave you both awestruck and regret-free. Number 5. Rhino Conservation Safari, South Africa. While many regular popular safaris are located in countries like Kenya, this wildlife experience at Kwandwe Private Game Reserve is more accessible to visitors to the southern part of the continent.
The reserve was originally set up primarily as a project that would enrich local communities, looking after the people of South Africa as well as its wildlife.
Many different types of rhinos are considered to be endangered, or even facing extinction. So, participating in a safari that aims to work towards conservation is a great way to see these grand creatures up close. You can come here for the day for a shorter visit, or stay in their luxurious accommodations for a more immersive trip. And you can really get up close and personal with these rhinos, helping the rangers tag them for identification. You'll feel comfort in knowing that your funds are helping rather than hindering these magnificent animals. Number 5. Duba Plains Camp, Botswana. Great Plains Conservation was founded in 2006 and focuses on maintaining wildlife reserves in this economically challenged South African nation. They provide environmentally friendly tourism and partake in a multitude of fundraising efforts to support their organization. Staying at the Duba Plains Camp is a high-end experience, which is understandable given their high standards and best practices. But the company also strives to provide access to seeing the elephants and other iconic wildlife for a much lower cost as well. One guest review said, quote, "I am not a religious person, but I now understand that the Garden of Eden can now in fact be found at Duba Plains." High praise indeed. Number 3. Okonjima Plains Camp, Namibia. Central Namibia and Southwest Africa is home to the Okonjima Nature Reserve and the conservationist Africat Foundation. This lodge won the title of Namibia's leading safari in the World Travel Awards and is definitely one of the best places to see leopards and cheetahs if you want to ensure that your environmental footprint remains small and the animal's health and survival is your primary concern. The reserve covers a whopping 22,000 hectares and is home to a wide variety of amazing predators, many of whom suffer from issues that prevent them from surviving in the wild. The staff at Okonjima focuses both on education and conservation, so you'll be able to rest easy in their gorgeous lodge knowing that you're taking part in something positive while you appreciate African wildlife. Number 2. Passi Lodge, Rwanda. Just outside of Volcanoes National Park, now that is a name for a park, in this formerly genocide-stricken country is the Passi Lodge, which is run by Wilderness Safaris. The fascinating lodge itself is, amazingly, located inside a volcanic cone, which makes for a landscape that is totally otherworldly. It doesn't hurt that the lodge itself looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Mountain gorillas are deservedly the main draws here. They are an endangered species, and guests can actually trek into the wild to visit the gorillas in their natural habitat. This is truly an experience like no other that would be impossible to replicate anywhere else in the world. Gorillas, yes. Guilt? No. Number 1. Singita Grumeti Reserves, Tanzania. The non-profit Grumeti Community and Wildlife Conservation Fund was established in 2002 to preserve a 350,000-acre area of Tanzania and Serengeti National Park that had been heavily poached and desperate for an infusion of conservation efforts. And this safari resort provides an avenue for that. Here you can camp on the legendary Serengeti, either in more basic stripped-down lodgings or splurging for one of the gorgeous high-end lodges with every luxury and amenity imaginable. No matter where you rest your head at night, you'll spend your days here seeing a full panoply of majestic African animals in their natural environment, and knowing that you're not making a negative impact on your surroundings. As with all our picks, if you can afford it, it is so worth the cost. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MojoTravels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.